And the mask could have something to do with uncovering something really big. Like something really big is hiding behind this fucking mask. I don't understand that, but that's what I see. And I feel like this transitioning, yeah. Like I was saying, it was like 3, it was 5, it got narrowed down to 2. Now it's like 1. And this is playing a part with some type of message to, of a, an ending and maybe partnering up. It could be an ending that has came to transition to some type of partnering up of a situation, or a celebration, or partnering up maybe with a Cancer here with this energy here. And this could be what the Cancer is looking back at, what she's worked on, what she's already worked on, and the time that could be put into that. This Sun energy is here too, along with Judgment and the Hangman. Look at that. With the Queen of Wands. Not the Queen of Wands, but somebody could be the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Let me quit being nosy. So we got this 8 of Swords energy, because at the ride, this is all riding is somebody feeling like a karmic cycle may be coming to an ending, or a cycle is coming to an ending. Someone may feel like a cycle is coming to an ending, or stuck, wanting the cycle to end, and it cannot end. Maybe because it's not time. Let's clarify this, because this could be them stuck in their head about making choices, but not really sure about wanting to complete this cycle. This is a cycle that's done, or it's coming to a conclusion. It's hitting this last stretch, like the destiny, like the adjustments. This is the adjustment that needs to be required, putting an ending to this here. Got to be more objective. Becoming more objective is what you're stuck in doing. You gotta, it's not, you can't be choosy. You can't be making all these choices at this point. You gotta narrow this shit down. This is what's going on. And so let's clarify this world in limbo, because the cycle hasn't come to an ending yet. You're stuck in it. Why? Because it's some choices and stuff that really you need to narrow down. But you got your hand reaching out at 1. You ain't even looking at the fact that you finna get your hand bit off. You're standing in front of the right shit, but you're not even looking at it. Meanwhile, you're looking at the fact, either you looking at prison, or you looking at some shit in a really dark place, or you're stuck in prison looking like you want to get out. It's something like that. Clarify the world in limbo, please. Clarify the world in limbo, please. Okay, yeah. Prison. Yo. You in prison. You stuck in prison, or something's going on with prison bad, because this is that 8 of Swords coming back up. Same one. It's a cycle that when it comes down, so you're stuck in your mind about this, and it's something you okay. I just got this weird ass energy so this may resonate for only 1 or 2 people, or maybe not nobody, but it's really this energy of someone being stuck, like making the wrong decision and being stuck in that decision that they made, but meanwhile wishing that they would have like followed their destiny to complete this cycle, to go on off. Or if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, this is what you probably need to know. This is your destiny. Whatever it is that you're stuck thinking about, this is a part of your destiny. Yeah. It's holding up destiny, making, hanging around, trying to figure out the choices, or waddling and not wanting to make that decision or bring this situation to a head because you're stuck in a cycle that you don't really want to complete. So, it's up to you how you want to use that. So this is like I say, the tower is coming down about bringing this offer, this whatever this is, this agreement, this message to share something, to build something, because this is a message here to build or improve something with someone. It's about partnering up. I spoke about this shit just a little bit ago. So working together to improve something, or partnering up with someone, probably working. This is making money or building some type of foundation, but this is slow building, very, very, very slow building, or it's coming. The offer for it is coming extremely slow. And I think that the one thing about it is that you need to know that you're stopping a karmic cycle by moving this offer this slow. And you need to hurry the fuck up, or you need to make a decision fast, because it's a tower moment here. And before you make a decision, they'll be to rebuild the tower and probably set that one on fire too. So it's like, what you gonna do? You need to figure it out and get out of your head about this and about something that you claim that you don't want when it comes to this fucking Empress. Because there's nothing to not want about the Empress. You need to look up the Empress if you don't know anything about the Empress. Because apparently, if you're rejecting the Empress, then you must not know about the Empress. That's all I'm going to say to that. And let's go ahead and get you some advice, because it looks like you need it. I promise that granola bar look like the shit right now. I'm gonna smash that little thing. Let me see. Yes. Some of you could be dating multiple people, and it's just time for you to close that cycle out and claim this one, because this is the one that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. This gate is not going to be open forever. And you best believe that if it's time for you to step into your glory, you better do it before it's too late. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. What advice do you have for this situation? Is there a rule? Letting the particles clear. Okay, so the Phoenix, it's up to you to make the Phoenix rise, man. Whether this is you or whoever's watching this reading, I feel like I said, the resurrection, surrender to change. And, one thing about the Phoenix is everyone knows that it goes through a lot of shit. And, all of that heat, all of that, the fire that has been in that tried to destroy them. And it's just like this tower burning down in the tower. They jumped out. But what if somebody else was left in there? You know what I'm saying? And they what if it was you that was left inside of the tower? And then you turned around and there was no room for you to jump out because the windows was already clear. So now it comes crumbling the fuck down. But guess what? You had a choice to let all the suffering, all the pain, all the things that brought you to flames and break you like this tower did. It was broken. You are the tower. That's what I'm feeling like. You are because you're going to be the Phoenix that rises out of these flames. And it's like, but you have to surrender to this change and allow things to take place the way they need to take place. If you feel it, and if you feel it the way that you do, that's because it is what it is. So sometimes we fight so hard against what's just meant to be, what's destined to happen, and it causes us to feel like you're stuck in those flames. And if you don't come out the flames as the phoenix, then what is it? You're left as the ashes, right? Because you're either gonna be burnt, cooked really good, or overcooked in the situation. And with the phoenix, it's enough fire just to get them cleansed, refreshed, and replenished, and to resurface out in another format, in another way, stronger than ever, man. It cannot be touched. So shit, it's all about making sure that when you coming out, stepping out of the phoenix, formatting into a new beginning with no doubt. No new beginning with your spirit and your physical self. Because once you start paying attention to the things, your spirit inside, maybe if I'm saying that wrong, I just catch it how I'm, whatever, but the rest to play out, basically from the inside out situation. And it's about being honest. It's about praising the right things and speaking truth into situations. It's, knowing when to step forward and communicate, and knowing when it's time to actually communicate. I want to clarify the word Lord, because it's about knowing when to communicate, because it's stuck. It's still, this could go both ways, really, because it's kind of like, it's not about who plays the bigger part of the situation, but it's more like what's meant to be done needs to be done. So even if God has to place an angel in you to work inside of you to get the situation handled, look at that chaos. But this came out because you know what decision you need to make that you're juggling with. You already know, and you in authority about it because you're the only one that can make the decision. This is a stern, cold decision. Look, when it comes down to choices about bringing an offering to the Empress, if she's back, and this is battles when it come down to an agreement, or maybe some, being stuck inside of some type of toxic energy. Something that you feel like you have to have. Something you are dependent on. Something that's, if you're dependent on it like that to where it's a battle, then, it's not good for you, right? So it's a lot of other energy here. I'm going to go ahead and get this out real quick. Yeah, this offering that you just don't want. This offering that you just don't want. It's about communicating about it. Some things may need to be looked at in a positive way because, you don't know how something is a month from now, 3 weeks from now. Sometimes it's just about giving it the benefit of the doubt, right? So it's about that offering that's being handed to you that you're just not seeing. You're not seeing that it's going to actually bring you the emotional fulfillment that you need, that you want, that you desire, that you've been asking for and praying for. And when you pray for something and God gives you an answer, hears you and answers your prayers, because trust me and believe that God let us sit on those prayers just because God knows that you're not ready to handle those prayers. So when God sees you fit to handle the prayers that you've been praying for, and then he hands them to you, and you fold your arms up like that, man, you'd be surprised what you will lose. But right now, God is giving you a peek of what you can gain. Ten of Cups, along with the being sit in a nice foundation, stability, money. No need for it. You're emotionally happy and you're looking like you're sitting firm as a king here, or queen. either one. Firm in your emotions, knowing, look at your head up. Look at how you're sitting. King status. This could also be, some of you could be in a same-sex relationship. Abundant. Prosperous. Prosperous. Feeling like everything is improved or improvements are on their way. Feeling pleased about the situation. This is what you're avoiding. This is what you're neglecting. And this is when this is coming from a offer maybe being handed to the Empress, or somebody may be needing to offer something to the Empress or the Empress. You might need to give an offer to someone. This looks like this could go both ways. Yep, here's the Emperor. She's sitting abundant with the, now this is you sitting abundant, Emperor. So this is you bossed up, right? Sitting over here, and then the Empress is already out here on the block. So this offer is like being handed to you. Look, it's coming both ways, but it's being neglected and not wanted at the same time. So Empress, it almost looks like the offer has come to you and you're neglecting the offer as well. You got to turn these tables one way and keep it real with yourself, because the Emperor feels like they may have been neglected or left out in the cold. When it comes down to being, stuck in memories, the way that they feel about a situation, it may have to put it to rest. Feeling beat up about the shit too. This is hurtful. Hurtful thoughts. And you have to learn how to emotionally walk away from the situation. So this is what, you better say something. That's all I'm going to say. Instead of waiting. Because the Emperor right now is probably waiting. Waiting to see what may happen. So, I think I'm finished here. You got to take that and put it how you want it to be put, because this is about communication. And you got to be honest with yourself. And, sometimes it's good to give praise to the right situations. And even when, just do it. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. Have a good one. All right.